Prophase 1. Meiosis 1 is divisible into 4 phases: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, and telophase 1. Right? Now, first quick recap of all these stages. Sorry. Prophase 1 of meiosis 1 is a very longest process. It is itself divisible into 5 substages. First phase that we call leptotin, second zygotin, third pachytin, fourth diplotin, and the fifth one that is dikinesis. Right? Who will explain leptotin? आप में से कोई explain करेगा? Characteristic of leptotin. बोलिए मैत्री.
Ma'am, here the chromosomes are compacted and their appearance is thread-like.
Compacted नहीं बोल सकते आप. Compaction begin. Right? Prophase 1, in that this is the first stage, just leptotin. When zygotin, pachytin, diplotin, dikinesis, towards the dikinesis, this chromosome shows the compaction completely. So leptotin, in that compaction begins, right? Second thing, chromosomes appears in a just thread form, loose form. Next, can anyone explain zygotin? Zygotin stage, can anyone explain? Sakshi.
I mean, zygotin, in that pairing of homologous chromosomes starts.
Yes. That process we
pairing-
called
synapses.
correct, synapses, and this synapses is formed with the help of which complex?
Synaptonimal.
No, synaptonymal.
Synaptonymal complex.
Yes, synaptonymal complex forms, so synapses occur, right? Now, can you tell me on the basis of number of chromosome, this condition we call 2 chromosomes?
Bivalent.
Yes, and on the basis of chromatids we call?
Triad.
Triad नहीं, tetrad. Tetra meaning 4 होता है ना, right? So understand in this way, right? Tetra, clear है? You know na, tetra,
Yes,
penta, hexa. So tetra you have to use that word, tetrad. Clear?
Yes.
Good. Next, can anyone explain me pachytin stage? After zygotin, next pachytin. Zil?
Yes, ma'am. The non-cistern chromatids of homologous and chromosome occurs for exchanging genetic materials or enzymes. एंजाइम्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं इसमें और एग्जाम्पल.
Okay, correct है, right? आपने जो बोला non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosome, in that see, just इतना नहीं बोलना, you have to tell that the non-sister chromatid of homologous chromosome shows the crossing over process over here. In between them, gene exchange process occur, right? Next, second point, that's the crossing over. It's the main event of this pachytin stage. Next, this where the crossing over occur. Right over here, where the crossing over, this point, यहाँ पे देखो, this is the one chromosome, this is the second homologous chromosome, and at this point where they cross with each other, right? These points we call, can anyone tell me? These points are known as what? Maitri?
Recombination nodule.
Recombination nodule. Okay, this one we call the which term? Recombination nodule. Chaliye, next. This recombination nodule, basically it's a multi-enzyme complex. It is made up of so many enzymes: endonuclease, ligase, right? Recombinase, endonuclease that helps in cut that overlap part. Like ligase helps in join the part, right? Remember this. After pachytene, next is a diplotin. Can anyone explain diplotin? Arpita, can you try? Arpita, huh?
Yes,
बोलो.
ma'am. Pairing occur with the help of synaptonin.
नो आप कौन सा स्टेज बोल रहे हो? डिप्लोटिन में बोल रहे हो, जाइगोटिन नहीं, डिप्लोटिन. ओके चलिए साक्षी.
Ma'am, in this diplotin dissolution of synaptonymal complex starts.
Correct.
XX shape structure is called cismeta.
Chiasmata.
Chiasmeta.
Yes,
And
correct.
the two homologous paired chromosomes are attached with only on
That
chiasmata.
chiasmata point. Correct. Good. Right. See, pachytene stage over here, if you can recall, right, synaptonymal complexes form between this pair of homologous chromosome. This one we call synaptonymal complex, which is made by nucleoprotein structure. Now, the time in the diplotin that this thing is dissolved, right? So dissolution of synaptonymal complex. Still, this both the chromosome remain attached to each other over here. Now the clearly accessed structure we can observe, and that structure we call chiasmata, right? Where the exchange of genes crossing over occur. Next, remember oocytes of some vertebrates. I told you, explain you that arrested at this stage diplotin. oocytes हमने डिस्कस किया था ना ये पॉइंट, और बाकी है oocytes of vertebrates arrested at this stage. Remember, in female, if female fetus is there, okay, embryo develops as a female, so in a fetus form inside the mother womb uterus, okay, before the birth, this oogenesis process starts. In that, oogonia formation occur inside the body of mother of that female. So oogonia, you know, meiosis occurs in a reproductive cell, yes or no? Meiosis occur in reproductive cell. So जो female fetus है, ovary of the female fetus, in that this division starts. But this division is completed up to diplotin. After diplotin, the cell gets arrested. Further division cannot be takes place. Further division occurs at which point? When puberty level occur. In females, puberty level occur, right? Puberty stage where the menstrual cycle begins, right? So that is one more point that you have to remember, diplotin stage. Chaliye, anyone explain dikinases? Arpita.
Ma'am, end of prophase 1, chromosome gets fully condensed and mitotic spindle fiber begins.
Meiotic.
Meiotic.
Right?
Meiotic
See, if you make out, correct. If you make out over here in the leptotin phase, nucleolus is present, this blue color structure. But this thing actually absent, gradually absent hota hai into the which one? Dikinases. In dikinases, nucleolus completely disappear, nuclear membrane disintegrate, chromosome fully condensed, and meiotic spindle is assembled. Now, after dikinases, next stage is the which one? Next, quickly tell me. Means over here, prophase 1 is completed. Now the cell move towards the metaphase 1. Can you tell me the events of metaphase 1? बोलिए.
मैं repeat करूँगी.
Metaphase 1, who will explain? Quickly, fast. Maitri.
Ma'am, in metaphase, nuclear membrane is completely disintegrated and the chromosomes come to cytoplasmic region. Condensation of chromosomes
आप ये
also
माइटोसिस का बोल रहे हो, आप माइटोसिस का बोल रहे हो, हम मियोसिस कर रहे हैं. ये सारे पॉइंट्स करेक्ट है, बट मेन इवेंट्स बोलो मेटाफेज के.
they are attached to spindle fibers
Yes,
and they
spindle
come
fiber attached to chromosomes
chromosomes
and
and they come in the middle, which is also known as metaphase plate.
yes, correct, right? Here consider that this यहाँ पे vertical form में, यहाँ पे horizontal form में ये pair है, pair of homologous chromosomes, right? With that spindle fiber attached and one member of this pair that move towards that respective pole in the next phase, that's the anaphase, right? Metaphase, in that just remember all homologous chromosomes attached with the spindle fiber and arranged at the equatorial plate. Next, after that, anaphase 1. Anaphase 1, in that, can you make out over here shortening of spindle fiber process in this one? Right, earlier up to here at the equatorial region. Now the shortening of the spindle fiber. So respective chromosome, can you make out over here this one? Right, so this one now move like this. A red color hai, with that recombine also. Then this one, this and this same, and they start moving towards that respective pole, right? Now next, after that, after the anaphase 1, telophase 1, right? Telophase 1 followed by the cytokinesis. So two daughter cells are formed. Remember that word at the end of the meiosis 1, two daughter cells are formed that we call, bolo Maitri,
Diet.
correct, that we call dyad. Two cells we call dyad, right? D-Y-A-D, dyad. Now, so meiosis 1 is completed over here, and now the next, that's the meiosis 2 begins. But between these two stages, short gap period is there, and that we call interkinesis. Between the two division, gap is there, we call interkinesis. Right? Now you have to focus over here properly so you can easily understand. Can you make out over here one thing, that at the end of the prophase 1, two daughter cells are formed, and each daughter cell that undergo meiosis 2. पहले ये clear है आपको? Each daughter cell undergo meiosis 2. Meiosis 2 again divisible into 4 phases: prophase 1, prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and fourth telophase 2. Right? 1 था तो prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1. 2 है तो prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, telophase 2. Clear है? Now, here, now this cell undergo prophase 2. So again same, more and more condensation of this chromosome occur in prophase 2. Again, nucleolus and all that which are formed during that telophase over here, that start disappearing. Nuclear membrane, can you make out over here? Nuclear membrane is intact. Again here, disintegration process start. Same event like a mitosis. Mitosis आपने जो learn किया है ना, that is exactly similar to meiosis 2. Right? Now, over here, after the prophase 2, that condensation of chromosome complete, nuclear membrane disintegrate, nucleolus disappear. Now, they transfer to move towards the next phase, metaphase 2. Metaphase 2, all chromosomes attached to the spindle fiber and reach to the equatorial plate. Then next, that's the anaphase. After the metaphase, then anaphase, shortening of spindle fiber. Right? Now, one question. If you recall, anaphase 1 over here and anaphase 2 in this 2 cell. This is anaphase 1. Right? Remember माइटोसिस में जब एनाफेज था, माइटोसिस, एनाफेज ऑफ माइटोसिस, can you tell me which two events occur? Anaphase of mitosis, in that which main two events occur? Actually, one is a shortening of spindle fiber. Second, Sakshi.
The splitting of centromere.
Correct. Splitting of centromere in case of anaphase of mitosis. Now, see this anaphase 1 of meiosis, in that pair में chromosome है, this is the one, this is the second. So with each, over here, that spindle fiber attached, right? So by that way, पहले तो pair जो है, from the pair, one member separated. In meiosis 1, from the pair, one member is separated. One member going on one pole, other going on the respective opposite pole. Now, so they have their own centromere, yes or no? This chromosome, they have own centromere. So no need to splitting of centromere in case of anaphase 1. But now, see, ये एक side पे आ गया. In one cell we get this type of chromosome, right? Again anaphase 2 is there, and they attach with the spindle fiber, chromosome attached with the spindle fiber. So tell me, in anaphase 2, splitting of centromere occur or not? Maitri?
It occurs.
Right. Again same like a mitosis जैसे मैंने बोला, right? Chromosomes है, two chromatids with centromere. So one chromatid is now separated, own with their centromere. So that's why splitting of centromere is occur. Splitting of centromere occurs in case of meiosis 2, anaphase 2. But splitting of centromere does not occur in case of anaphase 1 of meiosis. बोलिए क्लियर है आपको कंसेप्ट पहले? Should I repeat one more time or clear?
No, ma'am.
अर्पिता झील बोलो. चलिए next. After metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and once the separation means shortening of spindle fiber are done, then again cytokinesis means telophase is there, nuclear membrane start reform, nucleolus appearance, and all that, right? Cytoplasmic organelle formation, all that same features occur over here. Now one more thing, remember, once the telophase 2 done, it follows the cytokinesis. So one cell is divisible into two, this cell divisible into two. So at the end of the meiosis 2, you will get the 4 daughter cells, and now we 4 daughter cells we call tetrad. Number of cells on the basis of that we call tetrad. 4 है तो tetrad, 2 है तो dyad. Clear? Next point, that significance of meiosis. Significance of meiosis in that, first point, understand over here. See, meiosis, in that particular meiosis 1, Pachytene stage, right, crossing over occur. And due to this crossing over, recombinations are formed. Gene exchange होता है ना, recombinations are formed. This recombinations leads to what? Variation in character. And variation leads to what? Evolution. Just imagine if on Earth, the first species which is formed on the Earth, in that no variation occur, then all members till date remain like that original species. But is it true? No. Why? Because in the organism, when sexual reproduction occur, always gamete formation process, and gamete formation for that meiosis. During meiosis, gene exchange process, and this gene exchange process forms variation. That's why We are not completely alike like our parent, right? Some variations are there. People says what, some characters of our like mother, some like father, but not totally like mother, totally like father, right? So this variations leads to what? Evolution. बोलिए, क्लियर है आपको? This is the first benefit of meiosis for evolution. It increase the variation. It forms recombination. Now, second point. Now understand one statement that always you should remember: gametes are always haploid. Gametes are always haploid, but parent may be diploid or haploid, right? Gametes कौन से होते हैं? Always haploid. Now, suppose parent body is haploid, then can you tell me? See, this is the parent body. These two are the gametes. Consider these are gametes. Now, parent body is haploid, and you know gamete cells are always haploid. So write over here N. So can you tell me what kind of the cell division required over here? Mitosis or meiosis? Which cell division is required over here? Sakshi?
Mitosis.
Correct. Mitosis, which is equational division. Nucleocytoplasmic ratio remains same. Right? Now, next thing is what? Suppose over here that diploid parental cell is there. And diploid में से haploid cells form करने हैं because gametes are always haploid. So what kind of cell division is required? Meiosis. Right? What kind of cell division? Meiosis. So that's why we can say that gametes are always haploid, but parent body, it might be haploid or diploid. Right? Now next point, that one significance point is given to conserve the chromosomes to conserve the chromosome number of each species in sexually reproducing organism. They want to see, okay, that two chromosome number, you know, humans में 46 chromosomes है, right? In any other organism, different number of chromosomes are there. Each and every organism have different number of chromosomes, right? Now, so how can it be maintained? Just imagine कि अगर ये gamete producing cell है, gamete producing cell, and वो mitosis करता है to form gametes. It form gametes by mitosis division, right? So can you tell me in this cell and this cell, how many chromosomes are coming? Parental cell में 46 है, यहाँ पे mitosis हो रहा है to form gametes. So this A and B cell, daughter cells में कितने chromosomes आएंगे? अर्पिता?
23.
Wrong. Mitosis है. Mitosis, I told you ना, ये 2n होता है, तो 2n का 2n ही रहता है यहाँ पे. n होता है, तो n, nucleocytoplasmic ratio remains same. समझ में आया अर्पिता? Now tell me.
46.
Yes, in both the cell 46. ये क्या फॉर्म हुए? अगर माइटोसिस से गैमेट्स फॉर्म होते तो ये कंपोजिशन होता. Now understand, this one suppose consider is a egg and this one is a sperm, right? Gametes are there. Gamete fusion takes place during sexual reproduction. So when these two cells fused, can you tell me now after fusion in this cell how many chromosomes are there? When these two cells are fused, so this one we can say that the zygote, right? Fusion of gamete forms zygote. तो zygote में कितने chromosomes आएंगे? अर्पिता बोलो.
23.
अरे कैसे आपके पास 2 चॉकलेट्स है और उसमें अब 2 चॉकलेट और है, यू हैव 2 + 2 चॉकलेट्स, राइट? सो कितने होंगे टोटल? 2 + 2 कितना होता है? हाँ,
4.
4. सो सेम वे यहाँ पे ये 2 फ्यूज हो रहे, फ्यूज का मीनिंग व्हाट? नाउ 2 cells become a 1 cell, right? Sakshi, tell me, how many chromosome now in zygote?
Ma'am, 92.
Correct, 92. 46 + 46, that's we call the 92. Now just imagine कि अगर माइटोसिस से गैमेट फॉर्म होता है तो 92 हो जाते नंबर्स, राइट? क्रोमोसोम नंबर 92 chromosomes. Is it possible for that we can say that it's a human? No, right? Human species have specific number of chromosome, that's the 46. That's why gamete producing cell, okay, if diploid, that undergo meiosis, right? At the end of the meiosis, 4 daughter cells are formed and they are actually haploid. 23 remember? meiosis से content क्या होता है? Half. 46 divisible into 23. This is 2n, so this 2 become nn. Clear है आपको? Right? Now imagine कि this one is a egg, this one is a sperm. When these 2 cell fuse, zil, बोलो ये zygote में कितने chromosomes होंगे? Zil,
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
46.
46, correct, right?
Yes.
So when
ये
this
human
type
के.
of gametes are fused, male and female gametes, so 46 chromosomes, which is same to the parental cell. So that's why we can say that to conserve chromosome number of each species in sexually reproducing organisms, meiosis is required. Clear? 2 points of significance, one for variation evolution, second for to conserve the chromosome number, right? Now the next thing that you should understand over here for meiosis, please observe carefully, it is little bit difficult. Here, first see this part. Okay, we actually represent the meiosis in this way. That 2n cell, first it completes the meiosis 1, so content become half. Remember na, pair में थे? Yes or no? So first, that is divisible into 2, that's we call reductional division, and further it divides into 2 and वो equational division होता है like a mitosis. Now, over here understand in which way that this is the correct way for explanation. This cell means undergo, this cell you have to consider what? This one, which is the G1 cell, right? Cell at the G1 enter, first it completes the S and G2. तो S में देखो 2n का 4n हो गया, सेम G2 में भी 4n रहेगा. Now this 4n containing cell divides. 4n का हाफ क्या होता है? 2n, right? 2n का हाफ क्या होता है? n. So 4n का हाफ यहाँ पे करना है तो 2n 2 daughter cells are formed. And further, if you remember, पता है ना, initially pair of homologous chromosome, जैसे ही meiosis 1 complete होता है, in 2 daughter cell one member is there. फिर meiosis 2 होता है तो ये भी separate हो जाता है, single chromatid. इतना clear है आपको? So in meiosis actually when you see chromosome numbers are reducing. Chromosome numbers are what? Reducing. Remember. That thing actually not given in your textbook, but this is the correct explanation. Chromosome numbers are reducing. Now, see, in this part already I have made. Can you make out? This is G1 condition. Now in that S phase duplication occur. फिर G2 का सेम जाएगा, जस्ट उसमें प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस होता है. Next, after the G2, okay, after G2, that meiosis 1 occur. 1 pair is separated, means member of one pair separated. Then next, further, this pair is further separated into single chromatid. So when you okay, when we say na ke meiosis 1, that's the equational division, and meiosis 2, meiosis 1 is a reductional division, and meiosis 1 is a equational division, right? Can you make out in compare to what? You have to understand for this. आप foreign से करोगे ना तो आपको ये half ही दिखेगा, right? But you have to compare with this cell which undergo meiosis. This cell has composition 2n, right? Meiosis 1 में भी क्या होता है? Sorry, my mistake over here. Understand from here. That's the here 2n condition is there. Next, here single, so we can say that n, and ये भी single है तो we consider n, right? So in this way, just you have to remember कि actually meiosis में क्या होता है? Chromosome numbers are reducing. Chromosome numbers are reducing. Meiosis 1, meiosis 2. बोलिए आपको ये concept clear हुआ? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next last topic, okay, of this chapter, that topic we call amitosis. Okay, this topic we call which one? Amitosis, only for NEET. This is amitosis. Amitosis, note down the points. Okay, in that, no spindle fiber formation. Amitosis में लिखो no spindle fiber formation. Next point, that no equal distribution of chromosome, or you can write unequal distribution of chromosome. Spindle fibers form nahi ho rahe, and unequal distribution of chromosome. You can understand after that mitosis and meiosis. Role of the spindle fiber, right? Spindle fibers are there. With the help of that, chromosomes actually reach at the center equatorial plate, and from where we can easily distribute into the two respective poles in half equal condition. But if spindle fibers are not there, then chromosomal distribution always unequal. Chromosomal distribution is always unequal. Now, in amitosis, first of all, amitosis occurs where? In bacteria. Note down. Then next, yeast. Yeast में भी होता है amitosis. Then next, if you remember chapter number 8, in that we have learned paramecium is a binucleate organism. One is a macronucleus, other is a micronucleus in one paramecium only. So for this macronucleus formation, amitosis occurs. For macronucleus, amitosis, right, in paramecium. Now, what happened over here? Can you make out? This is the one parental cell in which the nucleus is present. This nucleus, here nuclear membrane, third point that you have to remember, nuclear membrane remain intact, no disintegration. Nuclear membrane remain intact, no disintegration process, right? So no disintegration meaning what over here? Nuclear membrane remain as it is, and inside that the chromosomes are present. Spindle fibers bhi hai nahi, so chromosomes actually are scattered in this nucleus. Now, chromosomes are scattered over here. Here nuclear division occur, karyokinesis, with the help of constriction. Before constriction, this nucleus first elongates